Hello student, today we will talk about our chapter 11 fraction, and that is last exercise worksheet. In previous classes we have talked about exercise 11a and exercise 11b. Today we will talk about our last exercise, that is worksheet. So here the first question, tick the correct answer in each of the following. Here you have to tick the correct answer in each of the following. Okay, so here we see our first question, the fraction colored in the figure. The fraction colored in the figure. Here you see that a circle which is divided into 4 equal parts, and in which 2 parts is colored. Okay, here you see that here is a circle and which is divided into 4 equal parts, and out of that 4 equal parts, 2 parts is colored. 2 parts is uncolored. So you have to, with the help of this figure, you have to choose a correct option. You have to choose the correct fraction in that, in these 4 fractions. So first we will try to learn these all, try to read the fraction, and after it we will try to find our correct option. Okay, so this fraction is read as 1 by 4 or 1/4. This is 2 by 3 or 2/3. This read as 2 by 4 or 2/4. 3 by 4 or 3/4. So these 4 options we have read the given fractions. Now as we see that the circle is divided into 4 equal parts, it means the denominator is 4. It means the denominator is 4, and here 2 parts we get. Suppose that it's a circle and it is divided into 4 equal parts, and we get 2 equal parts. Okay, it means we get 2 equal parts. That means 2 by 4. Here 2 parts we get. It means numerator must be 2. Numerator must be 2, and it is divided into 4 equal parts. It is divided into 4 equal parts. So it means the denominator should be 4. Denominator should be 4. So 2 by 4. That figure represents 2 by 4. So here we find. Here we see that 2 by 4. So 2 by 4 will be the correct answer. Okay, 2 by 4 will be the correct answer for that figure. Now come to second. What is the largest fraction? What is the largest fraction among these? Okay, here you see that 3 figures are, and here we try to first read these 3 fractions. Here 1 by 3, here 2 by 3, 3 by 3, and in other ways also we read as 1/3, 2/3, 3 by 3. It's means whole. It is a whole. 3 by 3 means 1. Okay, 3 by 3 means 1. That is representing 1. Okay. So here, what is the largest fraction? You have to think which is the largest fraction. So take the first fraction, 1 by 3. 1 by 3 means here the numerator is 1. Here the numerator is 1, and the denominator is 3. Okay, here 1 is numerator and denominator is 3. So here you see that it is a rectangle and it have a 3 square. Here also it is a rectangle and it has a 3 square. You can say that, or here also is a rectangle and which has content 3 square. Or we can say that that is an object which is divided into 3 equal parts. Here the object is the same, divided into 3 equal parts, and here the object is divided into 3 equal parts. But here you see that the first part is shaded, and here 2 part is shaded, and here 3 part is shaded or colored. So here the fraction, it represent 1/3. Okay, it represent one third. Here you see that out of 3 box, 1 box is color. It means suppose that it is divided into 3 equal parts and you get 1 part. You get 1 part. And here you see that the same object is divided into 3 equal parts and we get 2 parts. Okay, we get 2 parts. And here we see that the object is divided into 3 equal parts and we get all of that part. Okay, we get all of that part. We get all of that part. It means here 1 by 3 and here it is representing 2/3 and here 3 by 3. So which is greater? Suppose object is divided into 3 parts and you get 1 part, and the second time you get 2 parts. You get 2 parts out of 3 parts, and here you get 3. It is divided into 3 parts and you get all that 3 parts. It means suppose that if we cut a apple, if we cut an apple in 3 equal parts and if you get one part of that, and then the same apple is divided into 3 equal parts and you get 2 equal parts, and the same apple if divided into 3 equal parts and you get the 3 part. It means you get a whole part. It means you get that is divided into 3 parts and you get that 3 part. It means you get the whole part of apple. Whole apple. You got the whole apple. Same here it is divided into 3 parts and you get 1 part, and here it is divided into 3 parts and you get 2 parts, and here you get all the part. It means 3 out of 3 you get. It means it represents a whole. Okay, so 3 by 3 will be our correct option. 3 by 3 will be our correct option. So here 3 by 3. 3 by 3 it means you get the whole part. So in these 3 options which will be correct? 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 3 by 3 or none. So 3 by 3 will be the correct option. Okay, here we will tick. That is the correct option and here you have to tick 3 by 3. And C, question C. So how many 1/4 make a whole? How many 1/4 make a whole? As I earlier tell you about 1/2 in previous classes, 1/2, 1/3 and 1/4. 1/4. Here 1/2, in 1/2 you know that when we are adding 2 half, when we are adding 2 half, it become a whole. It become a whole. When we are adding, in the case of 1/3, when we are adding 1 by 3 times, when we are adding 1 by 3, 1/3, 3 times, we get 1. And what about 1/4? As I have explained you in previous classes that when we are adding 1/4 4 times, okay, when we are adding 1/4 4 times, we get 1. We get 1. We get 1. So let's try to understand. So how many 1/4 make a whole? Suppose let's take an example. Here a circle. Here the circle which is divided into 4 equal parts. Here suppose that a circle and this is divided into 4 equal parts. Here suppose that circle is same. Okay, here the same circle, and that circle is divided into 4 equal parts. Okay, so this is divided into 4 equal parts. So it means it represents 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 4. These all part is representing 1 by 4. If this part that is second part and that is third part and that is fourth part. If we add these all four part, we get our original circle. If we add these all four part, we get our original circle. It means we are adding 1 4 to 4 times. We are adding 1 4 to 4 times. Here 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. So here we are adding 1 4 to 4 times to get a whole, to get a 1. So here option will be 4. Okay, here option will be 4. How many 1 4 to make a whole? So here you count 1 2 3 4. 4. Okay, 4 1 4 to make a whole. 4 1 4 make a whole. 4 1 4 make a whole. So your option will be 4. Okay, so here your correct option will be 4. So this one all about question 1, and now we will move to question 2. That is your last question of that exercise worksheet. Okay, worksheet last question is question 2. So we will talk about question 2. So that is our second question. Match the following. Match the following. A match the following. That is a circle which is divided into 3 equal part, and one part is colored. Here the second, the rectangle is divided into 3 equal part and 2 part is colored. Okay, 2 part is colored. So here first part and second part is colored. And here we see that it is a square and it is divided into 4 equal part, and its 4 part is colored. Okay, its 4 part is colored. Now we will talk about this object. This object has 4 equal part that is divided into 4 equal part, and here you see that 2 part is colored. 2 part is colored. In that object here all 4 part are colored. All 4 part are colored. Okay. So here we will try to read this all fraction. So here it is 2 by 3 or 2 third. Here 2 by 4 or 2 fourth. Here 1 third or 1 by 3, and here it represents a whole, that means 1. Okay, it represents whole, that is 1. So here we will talk about we have to match the following. So that with the help of these figures we have to match the given fraction. With these all figures we have to match the given fraction. So that is circle which is divided into 3 equal parts. It means denominator must be 3. It means denominator must be 3. It is divided into 3 equal parts, and here the denominator must be 3. And 1 part is colored. Okay, 1 part is colored. It means numerator is 1. So here 3 part, the circle is divided into 3 equal part, and out of that 1 part is colored. It means that that figure is representing 1/3. That figure is representing 1/3. So you have to take match this figure with this. Okay, you have to match this with this. Now we will talk about the second figure. In this you see that that is divided into three equal parts. That is divided into three equal parts. So that figure is divided into three equal parts. So here the denominator must be 3. The denominator must be 3, and out of that 1, 2 part is colored. It means numerator must be 2. Numerator must be 2. So this figure is representing 2 by 3. 2 by 3. So here you see that the option is, so here you have to match with that fraction. Okay, so 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is the correct option for that figure. And now you see that that object is divided into 4 equal parts. That figure is divided into 4 equal parts, and out of 4 we get 4 parts. That all 4 parts is colored. So here the object is divided into 4 parts. It means the denominator is 4. In how many parts it is divided here? It just tell the denominator. Okay, it just tell the denominator. So here you see that it is divided into 4 parts. It is divided into 4 parts, and out of all 4 parts we get all parts. Okay, we get all parts. It means numerator is 4 by 4. It means numerator is 4. So 4 by 4 means 1. Okay, 4 by 4 means 1. It means that if the object is divided into 4 equal parts and all the 4 parts you get, it means that is whole. It means that is whole. So it represents whole. So here 1. Here the option here that answer will be 1. So here 1. So we will match with this 1. Okay. Now the last figure, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is divided into 4 equal parts. That is divided into 4 equal parts. So denominator must be 4, and out of that 2 part we get. That 2 part we get. So 2 by 4. So here you see that 2 by 4. So 2 by 4 will be the correct answer. Okay. So 2 by 4 will be the correct answer. So this was all about your exercise worksheet. So as you see that we have to solve the first question, and that is your second question. So these all about worksheet. Okay, we have to solve the worksheet so of chapter 11, that is fraction. I hope you easily understand all the questions which we have solved today. Okay. Thank you.